Hello Virgo, welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading. During the pre-shuffle, by the way, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, that is when you are meant to hear the message. During the pre-shuffle, Virgo, several cards that came out, and I'm going to go through what I got with those cards. They also showed me Spirit showed me they want those. They showed me a mountain with a circular haze. So the mountain wasn't just like a mountain with a peak. It was like a jagged edged mountain is what I got. And I don't, yeah, so it was, like a square, but it had jagged edges up on top. So that's what it looked like. And it had this circular haze on it. And what I got with that was there may be a repetitive cycle towards a goal that you haven't been, or that hasn't been easy to obtain. Okay, that's what I got with that. And I'll organize these here so that we have space to see all the cards. The Sun in reverse. And if that message does not resonate with you, let it go, let it be, but really put forth your energies towards what I said to see if that really connects. Okay? We had the Sun in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse that came out together. And what I got with those was you may not feel seen for efforts that you have put in. Okay? Not necessarily what those cards mean in combination, but that is what I felt. So I had to write it down on my notes. So just in case you're wondering, like I write down my notes. So I'm going through what came out in the pre-shuffle. The Ace of Wands came out with the 10 of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star of Pentacles in reverse. And what I got with that was you may have had some sort of epiphany moment where you weren't putting much effort in purposefully. Like something may have happened where you're just like, I'm just so over this, so I'm not going to put forth effort into this project or this relationship or whatever that looks like for you. Okay? But you may have seen some sort of progress, but not enough progress is what I got from that. So I take that how it resonates. I'm not really sure what that means for you, but I hope that makes sense. And then the Three of Swords came out, and what I heard was you may feel like you've been ripped apart. And again, I don't know what that means, but that's what I heard. So hopefully that resonates. All right, I'm going to put those down, and I'm going to go over your... No, I don't want that deck. I want this one. I'm going to go over your cards. We have the Emperor in reverse, the Three of Wands, Three of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Leo got these 3 cards. So if you have Leo somewhere in your chart, you may be called to go to their, I would recommend going to their reading only if you're called to. It's a very interesting reading, but I don't know your life story, and we all have different placements in our charts, so take it how it resonates. If you feel drawn to it, then feel free. You should know your chart way better than I would ever know your chart. And if you don't know your chart, go to astro.com. I'll actually put in a link for you in the description box. But what I'm getting here right now, with the 5 of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Sun in reverse, and the Sun in reverse had come out in the pre-shuffle. Not necessarily in this deck, but it did come out in the pre-shuffle. There is something that you have been trying to strategically get to. Like, it's like you've been planning, you've been organizing, you've been strategizing, but whatever effort you have been putting into whatever this is, whatever efforts you've been putting into, that you feel like I've done everything that I could, I've analyzed, I've focused, I've done everything to obtain this thing, it still isn't working. It's still not, and there's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, it wasn't from this deck, but it was, here it is coming out again. You feel, oh, okay. I was going to say something else, but Spirit said you feel like you're owed something for your efforts, for you building something, creating something. This could be a work situation. This could also be a relationship. Like, maybe you've been putting forth effort into a relationship, and maybe, maybe you want to solidify the relationship through marriage or through a true commitment, but it's just not happening, right? This could also be in a like you're working for a company, or you are trying to start up your own business, but if this is with your company, like, you're putting forth lots of effort in the job that you do, the quality, that whatever that is like you really are detailed and focused, and for whatever reason, nobody sees the effort, or nobody appreciates the effort, which is probably better worded, right? Or at least you don't feel like it is. If this is your own business, maybe you're not feeling the growth or the appreciation for the things that you do, or maybe you don't feel like you're getting paid enough for the things that you do. Take it how it resonates. All of those things are just flooding in right now. And it feels like you just want to give up because of how slow progressing whatever this is. Because you see the bigger picture. You want to grow, you want to, you want to go and do more beyond whatever it is you're doing, but it feels like you're stuck in this little group. Yeah, honestly, the only thing I'm getting with this Justice card in reverse is like, things aren't fair. You're working diligently, you're thinking, you're strategizing, but it's not growing. And honestly, you feel let down. It's almost like somebody has deflated your sense of adventure, your sense of your desire to go towards whatever this is, to reach whatever this is. Yeah, it's almost like you're just like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to move towards this anymore. I don't even want to obtain this anymore. I'm getting the sense of giving up here with these cards. Don't let that negative talk get to you, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Slow rewards. Don't give up just yet, Virgo. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Don't give up just yet. I feel like there's so much more, and I want clarifiers for something, but the cards are coming out faster than I can even think it. So I'm gonna let Spirit just do their thing. And okay, that was it. That's all you wanted. Okay. 9 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You gotta get out of this stinking thinking. You're the one keeping yourself stuck, thinking negatively. Things are going to be slow. Things are definitely going to be slow. But they're going to be worth it. If you want this to be well-rooted, you're gonna have to allow this to take its root. Even if that means you've been working at this for 10 years, 10 months. I'm seeing 10. Even if that's what that means, okay? What other, is there any clarifiers, Spirit, that you want? Okay. Let's do the Emperor in reverse. What's going on? Is this you? Is this the way you're feeling about, tearing down something, breaking down something? I'm telling you, if you have Leo in your chart, I would definitely recommend, because I said similar words to that and I didn't even think about it. And that's what came out. 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. This is, okay. 3 of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting here with these with these 2 cards is, remember Spirit showed me that cycle, the over the mountain, right? That mist around the mountain. I forget what was it? Haze. It was a haze around the mountain. It feels like you aren't getting anywhere because of this haze. You keep repeating the same thing, and expecting a different result, which is causing the disappointment. Right? That needs to stop. That needs to stop. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm gonna put him over here. Okay. In 1 second, I want to get some advice here, because if you're keeping yourself stuck from doing all of this, but I'm confused, because here you may be thinking that you're strategizing, you're doing this and you're doing that. Okay, let me get back over here. Clarify the 5 of Swords for me in reverse, please. That was quick. 5 of Swords in reverse again, with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You need a break. You see how there's a breakthrough here? Stop doing that. Whatever it is you've been doing, stop doing that to get results. Again, the results may be slow, but they're a better result. Okay, let's find out what cards these are. The Page of Wands and the Judgment. Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. This is what Spirit's saying. This is what I heard. Forget notoriety. Is that what you're saying? I don't know if that means notoriety. Like, forget. Don't be hyper focused on being noticed. Okay. Just do good, clear work. Ignore being seen. I'm not saying ignore being seen. That's not what I'm trying to say. Ignore this result. Focus on the work, on the ideas, but do it because you want to do it, not because you want to get the attention of it, okay? That's what they're trying to say. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's helpful. Okay. Advice here for Virgo. Really? Okay. I do as they say. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Do you see how she's walking away? It's the 8 of Cups, but there's only one bowl here, and she lit that on fire, and then she's going towards a more joyous time, a more clear time. This actually reminds me of the Judgment, right? The light over here reminds me of Judgment. Do it for the joy of it. Ignore everything else. All of this has no reflection on you. The attention you get, they keep wanting me to say the word notoriety, and apparently I'm having a difficult time trying to even say that word. But forget all of that. That has no reflection on you. Do it for the joy. That's not even what the 8 of Cups means, you guys, but I read intuitively, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. King of Wands in reverse, Judgment, Hierophant in reverse, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Chariot in reverse, and the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. Again, this isn't about you, Virgo. This isn't about you. King of Wands in reverse. Don't put the attention on yourself. Do it for the sheer joy. Remove ego. Okay? Remove ego from it and do it for the sheer joy, the sheer enthusiasm of it. Not for the outcome, but because you really have joy in this. And do you see what I'm saying? Like, this is outside of you. Step outside of the ego. Step outside, right? Let that thing go. Do it for joy with this Judgment card. You know, this isn't about attention. This isn't about recognition. This is about the joy. You have to separate one thing from the other. That's what I'm getting very strongly from here, even with the Hierophant in reverse. You have to divorce the two emotions, right? Again, this Hierophant is laughing. Do it for the joy, right? And go towards the light. Do it for not the light of recognition, but the light of joy. And then it'll be a straighter path towards that mountaintop. All right? Because right now, remember, Spirit showed me that mountain, but it was all jagged up on top. Things will get clearer if you just have the focus of doing it with joy. And here with the 2 of Wands, Do you see how she's holding on to the wand and not to the world? Normally you see her holding on to the world, right? Here she's holding on to the enthusiasm, the spark, not the recognition, not the recognition, not the attention. None of that. She's just doing it for the pure joy of it, the enthusiasm of it. And do you see the haze back here? That's when things start clearing up. I'm seeing the haze, and then I'm seeing cleary, that's not a word. The clarity back over here, you know, the fog clearing, because she's more focused on the excitement, the ideas that are coming to her. That, my darling, is what brings you the riches that you're looking for. And I'm not saying riches financially. This is riches in fulfillment. You have to let go of the control of what that outcome is going to look like. That's when you reach the finish line. That's when you go towards this. And look at all the flames, right? That's when you reach that. Because you're going at it with enthusiasm, joy. I love this. Spirit of place. I'm telling you, there's something here that is about doing things for joy from your spirit, right? Not for the earthly things, but for spirit. I can't make this up. Remember I said something about details. You may be hyper-focused on the details and not necessarily on the joy. Because remember, I said something about details on this particular card. Education. And again, I'm not kidding you. There's that spark. And separating yourself. Do you see this? Pay attention to, you may be over-educating yourself, right? You may be hyperly focused on the do, educating, learning, all of the things, and you really just need to be going with your spirit from the inside. Making a choice. I'm telling you, do you see the balance here? This is making a choice. And what I got from what I saw here, I didn't even pay attention to that, was that mountain that they showed me in my mind's eye during the pre-shuffle, and the haze all around it. You have to decide, are you going to continue this path? Well, if you do, you can't keep doing this repetitive cycle. You need to go with the joy. You need to go with the joy, but it's your decision to make. Nobody can make that decision for you. Dragon's Lair. I'm telling you, if you have Leo in your chart somewhere, I recommend the Leo reading. They got this card as well. This is negative patterns, negative thinking, right? Letting an external, outsourced negative energy affect you, but also a way of thinking affect you, you know? So something affecting an outcome. So whether that's your mind affecting the way you think, affecting the outcomes, right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So they're reminding me of the steps here, right? The steps. Divorce yourself from whatever this is and go towards your goals in the joy, in the light, not in the darkness. You're making this is spirit, not me. Don't shoot the messenger. You're making things a lot more difficult than what they need to be. Coming apart. Again, I mean, the cards are very clear. You have to separate yourself. I mean, I've said it time and time again. And here we have two walls. You have to separate yourself. You're overthinking something. You need to break down the thing that you're doing, however it is you're doing it, and do it differently. Divorce yourself from the outcome. Do it for joy. That's when you're going to start seeing the results. I can't express that enough. It's come out many, many times here. It's here. Separate yourself. Do it for the joy. Do it for the enthusiasm. You know, the Five of Wands it's a struggle. And to me, this is all you. There's a lot of internal struggle, and really all you need to do is reach for the joy. I mean, I cannot say this enough. I mean, seriously, Queen of Cups. Do it from the emotional aspect. For the joy. Stop overthinking. Queen of Swords. I mean, seriously, you guys, I cannot be clear enough. And we have the Tower in reverse. That's when things start tumbling down. That's when you start building properly. Okay? All right, enough said. I'll leave it at that. I hope this helped. Until next time.